Are you finally ready to start asking for what you want? If you're really ready, stay tuned. Hi, this is Simon Lovell, bringing you growth to support you to be the best that you can be. And these videos that I share every single day support you on your journey. So if you'd like more of them, do hit that subscribe button and also the little bell if you want to just get the notifications. So asking for what we want. It may sound simple, right? Ask for what you want. But why do we struggle with it? Why do so many people struggle with just asking for something that can be really simple? So one thing that I want to start with as I open up this discussion is understanding that for some people, okay, in some relationships, and these can be intimate relationships or business relationship, there's just a lot of fear that goes on, right? The fear of someone else's reaction. If I ask for this thing that I want, okay, then what's the reaction going to be from that other person? So, with that being said, one of the most powerful things that we can do is actually have a discussion about future conversations. Can I have a relationship with this person and have completely open communication around what I desire? And communicate about reaction, right? Communicate about that. Because there's nothing worse than wanting to express ourselves but then have a fear around someone else's reaction, because then we go out of alignment with our own desires, right? Think about the things. I want you to make a list. What are the things that you have not asked for because of fear, right? Maybe it's asking someone in person, right? Maybe it's asking the universe, right? However you want to determine that. What are the things that you have not asked for, the top 5 things recently that you've not asked for because of fear? And post into the comments below. This is a really good first step. Now, what's another reason why we don't ask, right? Sometimes it's through that blockedness, right, of self-expression. We get a lump in our throat and we have difficulty in just saying the words, right? Just expressing ourselves. Once again, that can come from fear, but it can also come from something else that needs to be unblocked, right? So we feel like maybe we're going to get rejected. Maybe we feel like if I express this thing that I want, I'm going to lose something, right? Think about it in a job scenario. What if I ask for a pay rise? Well, and then suddenly we go into this reaction, we create a story, we bring that story into the present moment, and that story might be something like, well, if I ask for what I want, then I'll get fired. So, I also want you to write this down, which is the thing that you want, the thing that you desire. What do you think that you're going to lose? Okay, then we have to address that as a story, right? Is that actually true? Now, what if you started to live by the things that you want, right? Sometimes we think to ourselves, well, is this right? We confuse ourselves. Is this right? Should I ask for this? Is this fair? But right? Why do you know? Because it comes up more than once. It keeps on calling to you, right? It feels good to want to ask for that thing. What if you ask for it and someone said yes? What if you asked for it and someone said, not yes, but maybe later? You see, oftentimes what we do is we create a scenario in our head which is just the worst case, right? And then because we create the worst case, we don't ask for it. But then we go out of alignment with ourselves and then we get frustrated, and then what we do is we create resentments. Now, sometimes also it can be from how we ask, right? That's a subtlety that we need to think about, how we ask. You see, if we ask in a certain way, and it's loving and it's kind, it's still grounded, right? How someone receiving it. Because oftentimes it's how someone receives something. And this is just about open communication. You see, if we express ourselves and we ask for something, right, then we wait for the reaction, then we can have a conversation about it. And sometimes we don't have that conversation. Why? Because we don't ask. When we don't ask for what we want, okay, we end up living a life that's based on a story of something we create that's not true, right? Now, for example, that is also linked to self-worth, right? Especially when it comes to charging for your services or asking for a pay rise or any number of these things, right? When we actually value ourselves, right, and the more that we start to value ourselves, the more we're willing to say, do you know what, I'm worth that. And that's about confidence. Right? There's some other videos that I've put together around confidence. So this is not just one thing, it's a number of things, right? It's confidence, it's our own self-worth, it's not living in fear, right? But we have to start to go into that action, to start to ask, to start to reinforce that actually if I do ask, it's going to be okay, right? Now, if you ask and then suddenly you get shut down with this really negative energy, that's probably a signal that the environment that you're in and the people that you're around, right? Maybe there is a pivot that needs to happen. Maybe you need to make a change, right? So sometimes the reaction can be the best gift, but we still need to be true to ourselves and ask for what we need, right? Now, this could be in sex, it could be in relationships, it could be in career. If you look at the whole life wheel, there are so many different areas. What is the area for you that's the biggest struggle, right? What is the area of asking for something that's the biggest challenge for you? Is it in intimacy? Is it in career? Is it in business, right? Once we can start to identify that, then we can delve into the real reason and the true reason why we're not moving forward. All right, hopefully you found this useful. I've got a couple of other videos coming up for you. Check these out. Also head to modernspiritualman.com. Check out the programs there and the other things I've got to offer. And also comment below if you found this useful. And I'll see you very, very soon. What are you going to ask for help, or what are you going to ask for next? Take an action from this video, right? Write that thing down and go and ask for it. Do it today. I'll see you soon. Hopefully you enjoyed that video. If so, hit that subscribe button and also hit the bell to make sure that you get the regular updates. Also, here's a couple of videos that may support you further in your journey. Also, head to modernspiritualman.com where you will find about my deep mission to support men all over the globe. Take it easy and I'll see you very soon.